Hello, I hope you're fine. Today is Friday. It's one day that normally we separate for relax, for we stay at home or going out. I don't know about you, but I'm here to giving you a class, and after this you are free to do whatever you want. So today we're gonna make something very cool, very special. I'm gonna talk about traditions like for the Christmas. What do you mean, teacher? I mean that I'm gonna talk about things that persons do, the countries do in the Christmas that is a classical. Like in Brazil, we do some things that is very classical for each family. It's a kind of everybody do this. So I'm gonna show for you traditions of another countries, and this is gonna be very helpful and funny, and I hope you'll learn a lot because it's a very important class. And after that we're gonna talk. But first of all, vocês estão tristes por conta do jogo? Yes or no?
Eu fiquei chateada.
Ficou?
Pior ainda é a Argentina ganhar.
Mas eu acho que a Argentina não vai ganhar, não.
Mas a gente já perdeu, né?
Fiquei
Já era.
Ficou...
Não tem mais escolha, não tem mais o que a gente fazer. Então...
pois é, mas... Nossa.
Quem sabe da próxima vez, né? Mas tudo bem. Vamos focar aqui no Natal, que é um momento importante, é que a gente já perdeu mesmo, né? Vamos focar em algo legal. Ok.
Yes.
So first of all, we have the Christmas tradition in United States. United States is very, very big. It's such a huge country, has 50 states, so it's a very, very big. So here we have a flag off, and here we have the map, okay? And which part of United States would you like to live? E aí, tem algum lugar que você gostaria de morar nos Estados Unidos? Algum estado? Ou a cidade?
United States.
Nova York.
Sim. Ok, mas em qual estado? Tem todos esses.
Nova York.
New York aqui. O que mais?
New York.
New York também. I don't know. Actually, I don't like too much.
Where's the location of Las Vegas?
Las Vegas, I think, is New York too. I think.
I want to know Las Vegas someday.
Yes. Okay.
I love the lights. I love the shows. It's incredible when I watch them in TV.
I imagine it. It actually is like very, very famous. Everybody want to go. So I agree with you that it's going to be like fantastic, you know?
Yes. And at New York, the Fifth Avenue, Broadway, the Times Square, it seems a beautiful place to visit. I want to go there someday.
Yes, I think everybody should go. I'm the person who doesn't like too much about the United States because of that. Everybody goes there. Just my opinion, okay? You don't need to agree with me, but everybody goes there and you're like, looks like another Brazil. And I don't like these things too much. I like to go to a place that you cannot find a lot of persons and things like this. But do you know where is the capital of United States?
Washington.
Yes, Washington, D.C. That's great. Very good. So, okay, so let's take a look about the Christmas tradition in the United States. So first of all, we have to see something like it is the decorated tree. So we have the tree, right? And they have to decorate the tree. So whether you get a real tree or a fake one, creating a perfect tree is a classical Christmas activity completed with the lights, tinsel, bubbles, and ornaments. Christmas trees are one of the most traditional symbols of the holiday season. Put some holiday music and gather your family and friends to deck the house as you decorate your tree to get in the Christmas spirit. So it's like this, you bring your family or your friends or person that you like the most, pick it up a tree. Could it be fake like we normally have here, or could it be a real one that they normally choose and cut and put in the house, but this is upon each person. And then you can decorate the way you want, okay? You like decorating this, yes or no?
I don't like so much, but my daughters love to decorate the tree, and they ask to my wife every year to do new things about decoration of tree and of the house to enter in the Christmas time.
I agree with her, with them actually. I love the Christmas spirit. They put the decorations. No, and it's not about it because I'm just dressing up, but I love the spirit of the Christmas, the month of December. It's such a month that I think like, wow, everything is perfect, you know. Of course, just in my imagination, but I completely love it about it, the Christmas springtime. And you guys, did you like to put things on the tree or no?
My sister loved too much to decorate her house that she wants to buy new decorations every year.
Me too. I am like this. But this is so expensive, right?
Yes.
But I like it. But I like it. I have a tip for everybody that is here. If you like to buy new decorations for your house in December because of the Christmas, I really recommend you to save each month some value. And in the final of the year, you're not like, oh my gosh, I lost a lot of money. No, because you separate some money in each month. So you're gonna spend like happily and things like this. And I do this so I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I earn a lot and I lost everything. So I really recommend you to do this. So, okay, after we decorating, what we have, it's time to bake the Christmas cookies. Do you like cooking? Yes or no? Or are you a person who prefer to eat?
I think yes.
Depends. It depends because the how is the chocolate and the cookies, the fruits, the recipe depends.
Yes, I think you have things that is so hard to do, right? And things that are so easy to do to make. So depend, I agree with you, depend on what you're gonna do. But I am the type of person who loves to cook, so I'm the person who likes cooking, cleaning, and stuff like this. But I know that is not everybody that like it, but that's okay. So the holiday season is on time and the goal. A favorite tradition in the US is baking and decorating the Christmas cookies. It is a type to use cookie cutters to make sugar cookie dough into holiday shapes, like trees, stars, or letters. Once the cookies are baked, go crazy with the red and green icing and sprinkles to the red highlighted in the holiday season. So what does mean? Means this, okay? The gingerbread that we know and the stars and a lot of things have a lot of shapes, this cotton candy you can do in your house and decorate it. And I don't know about you, but this looks so delicious, and it is delicious. Actually, I have made in my house for I think 2 years, and this year gonna be 30 year that I made, and I completely love it. It's so delicious, and I really recommend you to do this because it's a session. And if you have kids like little kids like 5, 6, 7 years old, they would love to decorating because it's such a not a hard, but you have to pay attention on what you're doing. So I believe that your daughters or sons is gonna love it to do this. And have anyone here tried to make this? Alguém tentou já fazer?
Eu não ainda, mas eu vou ver se minha mãe faz.
Okay, that's great.
Deixa eu fazer.
Okay, great. Anyone here try it or no?
No, not my home.
Yeah.
Would you like to try, Bruno, or no? It's not like I don't think I like this.
Bread. When it has been a long time that we cannot make some recipe together, me and my kids. But at long years ago, when they are just a baby's 6 years old. They used to help me to make bread and and to mold severe forms to bread. And and my kids used to have fun making some forms like dolls, stars, hearts, flowers, etc.
Yes. I have a memory of my mother and my father together, cooking some, well, I think it was cupcake. And I was like a kid, I don't know, I think maybe 4 or 5 years old. And I remember my father cooking, and after they give me the bag of confiture to prepare the things above of them, and I was completely love it, and I put a lot of sparks. The sparks is this, okay? Essas bolinhas aqui que a gente pode colocar em cima das coisinhas, tipo a bolinha do brigadeiro, sabe? So my family used to give me for decorating, and I was completely in love with it. I really love it, this type of things. So that's the point I asked for you to make with your kids, or try to do. If you're a kid, try to ask it for your father and your mother for let you do this, or you do with them, because it's so great for eat and for make too. Of course, made a lot of mess, but it's really fun. And it's Christmas, it's only one time of the year. Why not to try to do, right? I don't know about it, but I'm thinking like this. Tá muito difícil de entender a conversa? Yes or no?
No,
Me
it's
fala.
not.
No, it's not. Para alguém aqui tá muito difícil?
So.
So. Ok, se não entender e quiser saber o que eu tô falando, é só perguntar, tá bom?
Okay.
Very good. So the third thing that we have, it is the write a letter to Santa with a reindeer. And in the US, the tradition how the Santa Claus travels all over the world in a Christmas Eve to deliver the present to children everywhere. Guided by the trusty and the flying reindeer, most famously Rudolph, Santa's light travels the entire globe all in one night. Many children write letters to Santa to ask for a special gift. The night before Christmas, families leave our letters and cookies for Santa and carrots for the reindeer. After all, Santa and his team must get hungry with all the traveling. Okay? So what do you mean? It's this. If you have kids, or if you are a kid that would like to do, or if you have like some cousin, some children that is near from you, can do this with them, if you like it, of course. Escala, querido Papai Noel, meu nome é Pedrinho, eu tenho 10 anos, e esse ano eu fui bondoso, sei lá, 20 vezes, e fui malvado 10 vezes. Eu gostaria de pedir nesse ano, tal coisa, tal coisa, tal coisa. Muito obrigada, beijo, Santa Claus, tá bom? So normally the kids do this. We know that the Santa Claus do not exist, we know about it, but if you have kids and teach them that Santa Claus exists, you can make with them, because it's very funny, very cool, and of course you can know what they want without asking properly, I mean. But that's kind of funny, okay? Did you have do this when you were a kid? Já fez uma cartinha para o Papai Noel quando você era criança? Yes, no?
I have bad memories about that.
Yes?
Yes.
Tell about it. Tell about it.
I was 7. I was 7, a little boy.
I never mind.
I asked to my mother, Mother, how the Santa Claus, what is the Santa Claus address? So I can write the letter to him. And she answered me like that. The address of your Santa Claus is Tupis Street 265, apartment 701. But then I thought about it. I realized that address was my father's address.
Oh.
But mom,
And what did you do?
But mom, this is my father's address, my father's home's address. Like that. Do you say like that? You are right. my son. My mother answered to me. Then, but mom, but the Santa Claus, your father is tall, your father is fat, unless the shade white, the shade white and the red dress. Then you can write to him. Simple. You know, wow.
Genius.
Then my father is the Santa Claus. No, my kids. You don't ask a gift to Santa Claus. You must ask a gift to your father. Do you understand? It's not romantic.
My mom was like a little bit more realist. I would mean like this. She told me about it that the Santa Claus did not exist. So I never thought about it. Oh, Santa Claus, no. We never learned something like Santa Claus exists. She asked me, what you want for Christmas? I want this. Okay, so I'm gonna buy for you. And every time that I was on the garden with kids and play with them, they ask me, did you have a ride for the Santa Claus? And I say, Santa Claus do not exist. And they start to crying. They exist, yes. My father said that it exists. And he said, no, you are wrong. It's your father. So I was a bad kid doing bad things. I do not recommend to teach your daughter or your son like this because it's not good point. It's not good point. Don't do it about it. But I also don't think like you telling about the Santa Claus. This is a very good idea because you are lying, right? The Santa Claus does not exist. We know about it. So why we lie? But I also agree that you don't need to be like me, tell for other kids like, they not exist. Just never mind. Just leave them, you know? But my history was terrified as the same way as you. So it's completely fine. Very good. Look at the twinkle lights, okay? What is twinkle lights? What is tinsel means? How about bubbles? What the tinsel? Tinsel é aquele festão, sabe? Aquele negócio mais fofinho que a gente coloca em volta. Bubbles são as bolinhas e aquelas caixinhas, tá?
Yes.
E é isso, basicamente.
Thank you.
It's nothing. O que mais? Look at the twinkle lights. Twinkle lights são os piscas-piscas, okay? During the holiday season, homes across the US are transformed into a winter wonderland. Follow with a twinkle lights, navidad scents, Santa figurines, and so much more. It's incredible to look at all the holiday displays. A popular tradition is to walk or drive around the neighborhood to admire all the beautiful decorations. Some neighborhoods in New York and Los Angeles, like David Heights in Brooklyn, or Candy Cane Lane in LA, truly put up the tubes. What they mean? They mean they put like the things so much, like a lot of lights, a lot of decoration and ornament, okay? Is this what they mean? Okay, so this is the tinkling, okay? Could it be like electrical one and you can like configure it by your cell phone? Or could it be only like you put a plug on the towel and start to working, okay? So we can do it like this, okay? So the 5 is to view a gingerbread house. Wow, gingerbread house is a kind of hard. If you think like cookies hard, could it be worse? Could it be more harder doing a gingerbread house? But that's completely fine because it looks beautiful. So gingerbread is a food that doesn't get much recognized outside the holiday season, but it's a shiny bright as a star of an important tradition. Building a gingerbread houses, you can make your own gingerbread from scratch or buy a kit at the grocery store to make things a little easier. Put your house together and cover in icing. What is icing? We have seen too many times. Icing is this, look, you can understand. This is icing, 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 and ice. Do you know what it is? Yes or no? Sabe o que é isso?
Sugar, glacê.
Açúcar de confeiteiro. Very good. Muito bem. Açúcar de confeiteiro e... eu ia falar mais alguma coisa, não tem outra coisa, certo? Muito bem. So this is the icing, ok? Por que icing? Porque ele fica como se fosse um gelinho, né? Quando você morde, ele tem um sabor de açúcar, mas tem um sabor meio crocante que lembra alguma coisa como se você estivesse comendo um gelinho, né? Sprinkles é o que eu falei para vocês, que pode ser aquela estrelinha, bolinha que a gente coloca no brigadeiro ou nos beijinhos e afins, por exemplo, tá? Aquelas bolinhas que a gente joga por cima. Melhor, no churros, sabe? Churros, tipo aqueles negocinhos que a gente coloca no churros. And gumdrops. Gumdrops são bolinhas também redondinhas, normalmente com chocolate ou com amendoim, tá? You will end up with a gorgeous creating that tastes good too. Oh, ta-da! Okay? Oh, jujuba.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, but a little bit hard, right? Não é muito fácil de fazer, no sentido de não de fazer o molde, de colar a casinha, né? Porque é um pouco complicado colar, fazer a estrutura da casa, mas é bem divertido.
We can eat this sculpture.
Yes, of course.
Wow.
It is made of the same thing as the cookies, and normally it's this kind of color because you put ginger, you know? And looks like a gingerbread house and gingerbread man, that is this. Gingerbread man, you know? If you pay attention, it's almost the same color because it's about ginger and some species that we can put. But you can also take it off the ginger and just put just the butter and do like a simple manteigado biscuit, okay? So it's open to you.
I have already seen the ginger cookies, but this house of cookies, I have never seen.
Wow, it's amazing. Have a lot like simple, more decorated and stuff like this. I have made one for Evolution. Soon the video will come for you para vocês assistirem, tá? Então, em breve vocês verão, ficou beautiful a nossa casinha. E eu espero que você faça na sua casa. Ela não é muito difícil, como eu disse, é só difícil de colar uma coisa na outra. Tem que usar muito icing para colar tudo. Mas, gente, é muito gostoso, é muito terapêutico. Se você tem paciência, é bem gostoso. E no final fica muito lindo, então eu recomendo muito. Ó, uma coisa que eu não falei aqui, ó, a gente tava falando sobre os sprinkles, ó. Sprinkles é isso aqui, tá vendo essas bolinhas aqui, ó? Elas podem ser pequenininhas e podem ser bem grandonas. Então, isso aqui são sprinkles, tá? Uma coisa que a gente não tem aqui no Brasil, que eu gostaria muito que a gente tivesse, são esses candy cones, né? Essas bolinhas de açúcar nesses formatinhos. Eu acho elas muito fofinhas. Não achei ainda para comprar. Alguém já comeu? Yes or no?
No.
No?
I am not. No.
Me too, I haven't. Eu nunca comi ainda. But that's okay. So,
Yeah.
the sixth tradition, it's singing Christmas carols. What is carols, teacher? It's that type of singer, the music that we normally listen when it's December, like jingle bell, you know, this type of this music, but a lot of person together to sing in a beautiful voice that I don't have, and things like this. So the holiday song book has a practically endless amount of a Christmas song. Both classic and modern, in the US, the holiday tradition of caroling is still done today. Although it might not be so popular. But if you are in the mood to spread some holiday cheer, round up some music friends and go door to door neighborhood singing your favorite carols. Então, normalmente funcionava assim, ó. Tá vendo? Aí eles iam, o pessoal ia junto, batia na porta de cada um e cantava a musiquinha, a cantata de Natal, ok? E aqui na minha cidade tem bastante disso. Não sei se na cidade de vocês tem isso. Eu acho legal, mas nem tanto, assim. Eu gosto, mas não gosto. Em relação de, sabe? Não sei se gosto ou não gosto.
Yes.
Exchanging gifts. Pode falar.
Nada. Nothing.
Okay. Giving gifts is a fun and truthful way to celebrate the people you love during the holiday season. There are a variety of popular gift exchanges like Secret Santa or the silly tradition of the white elephant. For the Secret Santa, people each choose a name at a random and secretly buy gifts for whatever they choose. This Secret Santa, it's amigo secreto, okay? And it's always fun to guess who's your Secret Santa is receive your gift. And the white elephant looks like the same. White elephant, você compra os presentes, deixa ali, e aí você tira o nome da pessoa na hora e você, tipo, entrega o presente que você comprou. É legal, mas eu acho que o Secret Santa é muito mais legal, porque você pode comprar uma coisa específica para a pessoa, né? Eu acho isso mais legal. O que vocês acham sobre?
Nice.
Nice. That's great.
Nice. Very nice.
I hate this game because I don't receive a good gift. I have no lucky about it.
Seriously. Oh.
Seriously, I'm 41, and in many years, many years of this 41, every time I participate from this exchange gifts, I had no luck.
Oh my gosh. So
I
bad.
always I always received I have always received a bad gift. Instead, I offer a good gift. I'm I'm rebel. I am rebel about it.
Let's take another subject because I think I don't know if you are my students from the presential way, we have made a Santa gift, but we did something different. We put some value that we can everybody get the thing in that value, and
Yes.
then I say for them, make a list of top 5 things you like and make a list of 5 things you didn't would like to receive for avoid this type of things like I don't like what I received, so you have to buy something that the person put them with the type of the value, and don't buy things that she doesn't like it. Like in my case, have a problem with milk and things like this, so I cannot eat chocolate, okay, and I don't drink alcohol, and I also don't eat meat, so I put them. And what I received, things from like papery, like a notebook, some how can I say this, I forgot, some pen and pencils, and I love it. It was something that I was expecting for. So I think when you're gonna make the Secret Santa, you can have to do like this, put some rules for not be disappointed, and everybody liked the present that they receive it because they put in a list of what they would like to receive. So I think this idea is genius. What do you think about it?
I did it with my friends once.
Hmm?
I received 2 t-shirts. It was great, very great, and
Oh.
I gave 2 books to my friend.
Wow, that's completely great. So I think he like it or she like it, and you like it too, right?
Yes.
That's great. That's great. Okay. So it's this giving present, exchanging things like, oh, this is for you, this is for me. That's great. And things like this in a happy moment. Okay. We have something that person normally don't like to do because they normally say that this is ugly, but I don't agree with this. Okay. I think it's the time of the year we can do whatever you want, of course, responsibilities, but you all know what I'm meaning, right? So dressing up for the holiday parties is one of the best part of the season. It's fun to don your very best, completely with the sequins and sparkles, hopefully. But I don't think we are more but I can be more fun to show up wearing Hallmark ugly Christmas sweater complete with a sullen saying and a antiquated embroidered. Hunting for the perfect hiding skinny in a thrift store, find the one with the festive phrase online or make your own. Extra point for the gaggle and flashing lights. Is this what we're talking about, okay? What are you thinking
Oh my
about?
gosh. Oh Jesus.
Like it?
I agree, it's ugly. And
Love it! It's genius! It's sensational!
I live in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
So hot.
Oh, for you to know, wear these so hard too. Yes, Bruno.
They seems the dress the clothes that a big uncle can a big uncle can use at the Christmas lunch.
You lit like you hit hard this time, but
The
yeah.
uncle of pave.
Yes, with a lot of I forgot the name of these. That we normally put here, the bracelet, earrings, collars, and things like this, right? Everybody has an uncle like this. Oh, I'm wrong. Just in my
No,
family.
you're not. You're not.
It's completely agree with you. I think the most ugly is this one, but I love it. And the next year, I would buy something very like this. If I don't buy it, I'm
Oh
gonna do
my
it by myself. I'm gonna do it by myself. Put these with the little balls and some pictures of my family. I completely love it. It's ridiculous. It is.
Teacher,
Mm.
where do you live?
I live in São Paulo, the countryside.
Oh, okay.
And it's these guys. I really would love to do this.
Oh my God.
Okay, watch Christmas movies. When the weather outside is beautiful, have to remember that it's the US and it's completely cold. So that's the reason that people use these and not like we normally don't wear these, okay? We know about it. When the weather outside is beautiful, the best thing to do is settle with a blanket, a cup of hot cocoa, or your favorite Christmas movie from timeless classic like It's a Wonderful Life, The Hilarious Journey of Betty and Elf. There are so many holiday movies worth watching. Many TV channels even have the countdown to Christmas with a different movie every night. Here are some of the top picks of the holiday season. They are great to practice English too. Pick it up the cheek. Oh,
It's a good tip. I love Home Alone. It's a good movie. The movie from my childhood.
it
It's
is.
wonderful.
It is. It's so cute and teach us a lot of things. I really love it. Have also the Grinch. Have you ever how any person here have watched the Grinch? The Grinch? No.
Me and my sister loved this movie too much.
It's so sweet. I don't know. I know that he doesn't like Christmas and this thing like this, but I love the personality of the character. I completely love it.
I will invite my child to watch Home Alone with me in this weekend.
Great, that's perfect. It would be more perfect if it is like very cold and we can pick it up some blanket and throw in yourselves and pick it up some hot tea or I don't know, one hot coffee or hot chocolate for you to drink.
A bowl full of popcorn.
Yes, would be perfect. Why not? But it's hot. We can all wear anything to sleep with, even sleeping well. I don't know about you, but I hate this season of like a lot of summer and things like I don't like it, but just my opinion. So here we have a lot of movies for you watch and practice your English, know about the tradition of American and things like this, okay? So the 10 we have is spend time with the people you love. Holiday traditions are the most fun when done with the cherished friends and family. Whether baking cookies and caroling, decorating the trees and snuggling up on the couch with a classical holiday movie, being surrounded by favorite people makes everything better, no matter what holidays you choose to celebrate. This season, it's time to give thanks to reflect on the past of a year and spend time with loved ones. So this you can spend with your family, with your friends, with someone you love it, and things like this. Okay, so it doesn't have a picture here because makes sense for picture here. Put picture here. And now we're gonna take some little bit above. I don't know if you haven't noticed this, but now we're gonna see. Pay attention about it here. You see that here we have the Canada, okay? So it's a kind of very very close to United States to Canada, okay? So Canada here, Alaska and Russia and things like this. So, okay. So now we have the Canada, okay? So let's see what we have here in the Canada. So it's a more cold than the US because it's more close to the North Pole and things like this. So, okay, let's see. Canada is a Mexican country, so many other holiday traditions aside from the Christians one are observed in December and throughout the year. Hanukkah celebrating are wood spread, especially in Toronto and Montreal, where there are large Jewish population on Christmas Day. Pretty much everything on the way of retail service is closed, except for the occasional convenience store. Canadian traditions include decorating a Christmas tree and exchanging gifts. On Christmas Day, a special meal is prepared. It often consists in a roasted turkey, seasonal vegetables, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Traditional favorite Christmas desserts reminiscent of England, including Christmas plum puddings, mint tarts, and a rich fruit cake. Christmas crackers, which are a packaged tube that contains small items like a gift and a paper hat, are popular flavors. On December 26, Canadians shake all the food commons and hit the malls of the Boxing Day, the biggest shopping day of the year, when stores slashes price in an effort to attract the holiday shoppers. Okay, wow, a lot of information. Okay, Hanukkah. What is Hanukkah? Actually, it's a type of tradition of Jewish people. What is Jewish people? Pessoas judias, ok? Judeus, ok? Então, eles têm uma tradição, eu não sei muito sobre, então eu não vou comentar muito sobre, tá bom? So, okay. What is roasted turkey? It's this. It's what we eat. We know. Normally, people like you and your family eat. I don't. But it's like a chicken or... Como chama outro, né? Mesmo, gente? Chicken é frango.
Turkey.
Turkey, mas como que chama aquele outro em português que começa?
Chester.
Chester, yes, and Chester. I don't know the difference. I'm so sorry. I don't eat meat and I don't know about it, but it's like this, okay? So it's a chicken prepared with a lot of spices and seasons and things like this, okay? Mashed potatoes. It's something that I love it. I don't know about you, but it's delicious. So this is a mashed potatoes, okay?
Okay.
And easy sausage, gravy, and biscuits. What is this? Okay, biscuit is this. It's a little type of bread. It's a little bit of sweet and very sweet. No, it's not sweet. How can I explain this? It's sweet and fluffy, but at the same time, it's not so fluffy like this. And then the sausage, it's sausage, and gravy is this type of thing that is esqueci como fala molho. I don't remember.
Sauce.
Sorry.
Sauce.
Sauce is this. Yes, it's sauce. Thank you so much. So it's a sauce, white sauce, made with milk and some spices. And the sausage like is cutting and slicing it off. And then you can put some flavor it and put it on the pan to cook. And then put in the bread and eat, okay? Normally people say that it's very delicious. I haven't tried because it's sausage and I don't eat meat, but I think you can try it and I can share the recipe with you if you would like to try one day, okay? And we also have the Christmas plum puddings. We have talked about desserts and traditions of things that normally persons eat at the Christmas on day 2 of December. I have put this on YouTube too. And you can search there and watch it if you want and have the PDF in your group too. But here we have the same thing that I put before. It's a Christmas plum puddings. What does it mean? It's a cake doing with a lot of fruits and they call it, these are puddings. It's not even look like what we have, what we call it by puddings, but it's something that they like a lot, okay? So it's this. Mice meat tartars. What does it mean? This is a sweet basket. This, and here you have some meat. Okay, so the combination of salt and sweet, and they put it together and normally eat. Okay, and this
É tipo empada.
tipo isso, só que aqui a massa é doce e o recheio é sempre de carne moída, com um tempero, tá? Normalmente é isso aqui.
Tá bom.
Fruit cake é um tipo de bolo, ok? Tipo panetone, só que ele é recheado de frutas e normalmente ele não cresce muito, ele é bem baixinho mesmo, vamos dizer assim, meio solado, ele é bem um bolo meio sequinho assim, ok? Okay, so here we have the England, okay, and yes, this is the flag of England, the properly flag of England. And then I put here the England is also so big, so huge. And then let's check what they do, what they see, and things like this. So Christmas card. Christmas card is the British Christmas tradition of sending cards that dates all the back to 1843. At the time, a gentleman named by Sir Henry Cole didn't have time to send a personal message, so hired an artist called John Cullen Horsler to design him a card which he could send a lot of people. And that's how Christmas cards were born. So normally we just put wishing you a magical Christmas and a new year and the name of person behind. It's sensational. They really use this and they like it a lot. We have the mince pies dating back for the Middle Ages. The pies were ordinarily filled with minced meat and chopped fruit. Today, mince pies are filled with a mixture of dried fruit and spices called mincemeat. These are traditional served with eating during the Christmas period. Então, aqui nós também temos uma outra variação. Se você olhar aqui, isso aqui é um mincemeat, meat de carne, ó, tá? Tartars. E aqui a gente não tem esse mincement de carne, a gente só tem o mince pies, que é uma junção de frutas cristalizadas com geleia, tá? Tá vendo que ela é diferente? Ela tem praticamente a mesma cor da carne, mas ela tem uma geleinha por dentro, tá? E por isso tem esse polvilhado de açúcar por cima, para poder diferenciar o que é carne do que é uma geleinha de doces, tá?
Ok.
Mr. Toll, it's a very hard name, I don't know, but I think this word is Mr. Toll. It's a kind of hard, but that's completely fine. The tradition of hanging Mr. Toll in the house goes back to the times of the ancient Druids. You know what is Druids? I don't know.
Druids.
Druids, no?
What does it mean?
Druids means druidas, okay? Aquelas tribos
oh.
antigas e afins. It's supposed to possess mystical powers which bring good luck to the household and ward off evil spirits. Today, kissing under the mistletoe is a great tradition that appears to have first couched in the 18th century among the servants in England before spreading to the middle classes. As a part of the early custom, men were allowed to steal a kiss from any woman couching standing under the mistletoe, and refusing was viewed as a bad look, ok? Então, o mistletoe até hoje, tem vários filmes de natais que tem isso, que é esse raminho e ele fica pendurado debaixo. Normalmente eles fazem um arco e colocam o mistletoe bem no meio. E ele tem uma tradição que todo mundo faz, e se você tiver uma namorada e você quiser fazer isso, é bem legal. E dizem que quem se beija debaixo desse raminho fica junto para sempre. E aí é o seguinte, você passa ali debaixo e a pessoa não percebeu, uma pessoa sabe, outra não, você rouba um beijo da pessoa e vocês ficam juntos para sempre, tá? E você recusar é um sinal de que dá má sorte, tá? E também fica mal visto pelas pessoas que estão lá, tipo, nossa, entendeu? Então, vai ter que aceitar o beijo que te der, um beijo ali, e é isso aí, é isso mesmo. Boa sorte, vai ficar com ela para sempre. Então, cuidado, tá? Viu um raminho de cabeça para baixo, assim, com ela falar assim, se você não quiser meter um beijo na boca da pessoa, passa longe, passa longe. Muito bem.
It is a good trap to do with my wife when I was a boy and she was just a girl who don't like me.
Yeah, she's mad at you for any reason. You say like,
It was a good trap. It would be a good trap.
Yeah, you cannot like give it up. No, I have to give you a kiss on you. That's perfect. That would be perfect. That's great. Hanging Christmas stockings. Okay, it's not stockings because stockings is something that we normally put on the foods. But stockings is something very big, very huge that we put on the fireplace. Okay, so that's the reason that the name is different. It's stocking, and stocking normally it means that you can put something in some places. So stocking things means because you can put some gift, some present under the sock. Okay. The tradition comes from a folk tale which tells the story of a nobleman whose wife had died, leaving him penniless with his sole parent to the 3 daughters. Left with no money for a dowry. Dowry é o dote, okay? Which was an integral part of finding adventurous marriage suitors at the time. The nobleman was concerned for his children's opportunity to marry well. Without a signable dowry, no one of equal wealth and status would be interested in marrying them. and with nothing to inherit, they would be left destitute. Hearing of this further dilemma, Saint Nicholas came to their family, come home and filled the girls' stockings, which were hanging above the fireplace to dry. With the thought that God in spirits, so that the giver would be able to marry after all. Versions of this quaint tale have been circulated of decades, each featuring down on the twist. But regardless of specifiers, this story has continued to fuel Christmas decorations for hundreds of years. Vou traduzir, tá? Essa história tem várias histórias. Eu li para vocês ontem mesmo que, na verdade, o São Nicolau salvou as duas garotas, porque a família não tinha dinheiro para pagar o dote, e ninguém queria casar com elas, de serem escravas, né? Então ele jogou, tinha meias secando na frente da lareira, e ele jogou uma quantia de ouro, né? E ali elas poderiam se casar, mas ele livrou elas do casamento e também da escravidão, tá? Então, esse é um ponto importante para a gente colocar aqui. Eles não falaram sobre isso, mas acho que é importante vocês saberem, tá? Ok. Christmas pudding, a mesma coisa, ok? Eu tô colocando como a tradição de cada país, então eu tô colocando para vocês de novo. Our plum pudding is also new. It's made of currants, raisins, prunes, spice, wine, eggs, and breadcrumbs. Fica gostoso, mas não é aquele bolo que a gente está acostumado. Ele é um bolo bem solado, ó. Vou mostrar para vocês, calma aí. Ele é um bolo engraçado, eu gosto de dizer assim. Ó. Ele não é aquela coisa super macia que a gente está acostumado. Tá vendo, ó? Ele é um bolo meio... Não sei a palavra. Meio... Não cresceu a massa, sabe? Ficou tudo muito junto. Ele é meio assim. Mas aí tem quem goste e tem quem não goste, né? Acho que não é muito fã, não. Mas ok. Tá vendo minha tela ainda? Então, né? Ok.
Yes.
Ok. Traditionally, as a silver coin is placed in the pudding, which is said to bring luck to the person that finds. In the UK, the coin traditionally used was a silver sixpence. The closest coin that you know is a 5-pence piece. Brandy is often poured on the top of the pudding and it's set alight before eating it. Então, o objetivo aqui era encontrar uma moeda e quem encontrasse a moeda tinha sorte, ok? Esse era o objetivo do Christmas pudding. Também tem aqui o eating turkey for Christmas lunch, okay? Although turkeys are not native to British Iceland, they were first brought to the Britain in the 16th century. People in the UK love to eat turkey for Christmas dinner. The tradition started when farmers would be in need to day cattle for the milk and would often save their chickens to lay eggs. Before eating turkey, British people would often eat cheese, board, or even peacock, ok? Peacock, cheese, board, você pode dar uma procurada, depois você vai entender o que é, são cortes de carne, ok? O que mais? Christmas carol singing. The British love singing and singing is a part of English life. Christmas carols are familiar to almost everyone, Christian or not. Carol singing is a tradition that continues grows up of a young or not too so young stand in the street or go from door to door, singing carols and calling for charity. There are also carol singers in many major shopping streets and malls in the days of before Christmas. Away from the streets, almost all the churches organize some form of carol service, which attracts many more of the just the regular worshippers. The service of 9 lessons and carols from the shepherd of King's College, Cambridge University, is one of the great musical events of the year of BBC television. Você pode procurar, tá bom? No dia do Natal, se você quiser assistir na BBC Television, você pode procurar isso no YouTube e você vai achar. Se procurar BBC Christmas Carol, ok? Você vai encontrar. And we also have the Christmas tree. I don't know about you, but I love this. I forgot the name of properly. The tinsel. The tinsel here around the corner of the stairs. I don't know about you, but I love it. I think it's so beautiful, but it's okay. The tradition of the Christmas tree is an ancient tradition that goes back to a long time. It probably originated in a pagan ritual to celebrate the survival of nature in winter. The modern tradition began in Germany, spreading through the Christian world and in particular Protestant countries. In the 18th and especially the 19th century, Prince Albert and the German husband of the Queen Victoria brought the tradition to England in the 19th century. And this spread quickly to the point where decorating Christmas trees have now become the classical symbol of Christmas, even more so than native scenes. For most Britons, Christmas will not be Christmas without a tree, real or artificial. And the house, every city, village, neighborhood, pub, department store, and many small shops too, has a beautiful decorated tree. In London, the huge Christmas tree in the Trafalgar Square is given each year the city by the Norway. It's a tradition begun in 1947, okay? Crackers, calma aí, deixa eu dar uma olhada no horário. Ai, tá acabando. Christmas crackers. O que é isso? É um papel, tipo como se fosse quase que um rolo de papel higiênico, aparentemente. E dentro dele tem uma frase, e nessa frase tem o brinde que você ganhou. E aí ele é cheio de confeito, vamos dizer assim, de papel de presente, de enfeite. E aí as pessoas costumam colocar alguma coisa, tipo assim, você ganhou um jantar em tal lugar, sabe? Tipo um vale ali dentro, e eles abrem, puxam assim e abrem, tá? This festival table decoration are pulled apart, revealing a small gift. A party had a riddle or joke at the Christmas parties. Lunch and dinners in UK. They were invented by London sweet maker called by Tom Smith in 1845 and 1850s. They got idea from the French bonbon. Sweets are almost wrapped in paper. The others are small, saying in a riddle without a wrapping of the sweets. They didn't sell well at first, so they make them more popular. He created a bank at the farm works and launched in the new brand of crackers called Bank's Expectation in 1861, and so the Christmas cracker was born. Okay, so this is the Christmas cracker. And is this? Oof! We finished! Wow! A lot of things, right? Hoje eu exagerei, né? Peguei pesado, né? Mas deu para aprender? Aprenderam várias coisas?
Yes.
Yes.
Was.
Monte, né?
Yes. Yes.
Exagerei, desculpa, tá? Me empolguei um pouquinho.
No.
Talvez você não
Não.
lembre, fica à vontade para visitar o PDF sempre que você precisar de lembrar de alguma informação, tá?
Ok.
Hoje é só.
Thank you, teacher.
I hope you have liked it. Eu adorei. Mesmo sendo meio chato, eu gostei, viu? Gostei muito.
Me too.
Várias histórias do Natal, que é importante a gente saber, né? E eu gostaria que vocês soubessem disso meio que de cor salteado, porque fora do país, né, em qualquer lugar que você vai, é muito importante o Natal para eles. É tipo assim,
Yes.
qual é o nosso feriado favorito? Acho que é Carnaval, né? Aqui no Brasil, né?
Yes.
Então, eles sabem
Yes.
tudo sobre. Então, aprendam bem para vocês não passarem, tipo, vergonha, tá? Então, por isso eu coloquei todas as informações necessárias para você saber. E é isso. Tem muita coisa que é parecida com o Brasil, né? Vocês concordam ou não?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
né?
Yes.
Eu também
Yes.
concordo. Muito bem. Então, por hoje, ó, it's over. We
Thank you,
finished,
teacher.
guys. We did. Terminamos. E aí, eu vejo vocês na próxima sexta. Oi, pode falar, Thaís.
Nada. Eu achei legal, porque eu aprendi bastante as coisas do Natal, do estrangeiro, sabe? É bom que daí...
Quando tiver
não fala-
oportunidade, necessidade, você já sabe, né?
Yes.
Bem, a teacher dá uma empolgada alguns dias, mas relaxa, gente, tá? A parte mais chata já passou, foi hoje. Muito bem, parabéns, guerreiros, conseguiram ficar até o final. Muito obrigada. Então, ó, por hoje, ó,
Eu gostei bastante.
it's this,
Oh,
see you. Bye,
Thank
bye.
you.
Ok?
Bye.
Nice
Thank
weekend
you.
to you,
Bye
teacher.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice night.
Amazing for you too. Bye, bye.